Hello. Hope everybody's doing well. I've returned. Um, I was out on Monday because I was out with my husband visiting some family members for Memorial Day, but now we're back. And we're back playing Final Fantasy XIV. And we're doing level 30 MSQ right now. Long story short, we're about to face Titan, which was one of the banes of my existence when I first started playing. Um, like a good chunk of honestly like a good chunk of the boss fights and trials here because I didn't understand how they worked. And then it clicked at some point. It was way later than it should have, but it clicked at some point. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, where's gameplay? Okay, there we go. Alrighty. I can't remember where I'm supposed to be. That where I think it is. Yep. Pray return to the waking sands. Gabe made some like big pig in the blankets, like the ones that you use with like, or that you use like big sausages for, and not the little tiny sausages. And he brought them in like uh, right before I turned on my mic. And so now they're just sitting here taunting me, and I'm hungry, even though I had like a little snack like 20 minutes ago or so. They smell so good, but they're so hot. A return. And my foot itches. Ah! Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we're good. Less itchy. Oh, last night I finished up. I say finished up. Hi Tataro, bye Tataro. I finished, again, not finished. I caught up with my, job quest. Oh, hi Thancred. What are you doing there? Ah. Ah, Sava, pray do not concern yourself with my welfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Alright, if you say so, buddy. Okay. Let me at him! Let me at him! I wonder if I can move this. Can I move this? Yeah. We'll put it in the middle. We'll just put it in the middle. Because that's easy to see. And it's out of the way of the chat box. Actually, we can put it right here. There we go. Still out of the way of the chat box. What are you growling about? Oh, y'all are playing with each other. Eventually, I will figure out a way to make like a little dog cam. That way...
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
That way, alongside, me playing, you can see my dogs being crazy. And being menaces. Because this is usually the time that they decide to get a hair up their butts and start, like, playing and rolling around and wrestling, especially the siblings. And Day looks like a crazed maniac on the beanbag.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume? Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Dun dun dun!
Our Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Oh yes, the
Expect
Company of
the worst.
Heroes.
The Maelstrom's
But
help
hope
is
for
of
the
course
best.
appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
I don't know if y'all could hear them grumbling and growling in the background, but they are being crazy right now. You good, Weege? Hi, buddy. Hello, hi. You can get down now. Off. Thank you.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
I got this. I got this.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey.
Back at it again.
May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Menaces, the both of them. Oh. Oh my god, why? You good? Can you not do that? Sir? Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit because I'm gonna mute myself and eat and drink a little bit. Sorry, I was mid-bite when I started that cutscene. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you are the guest we were told to expect? Ah, forgive me, madam. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers to Okamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Hi, Marivib. Marivib. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments, Sava. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Sava personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the oh my god. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Ishtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Telling it like it is, Ishtola. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you. I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Sava? I guess so. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the Kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, when you find him, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Where do I need to go? Lower Lenosha. Then up. Okay. I'm gonna mute again because I have food to eat. Let me pick up this quest real fast, just to get it out of the way. Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to get that quest out of the way so I can go to the residential district. If I want to for any reason. There you are. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venturer, or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Trachtom of the company's was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit I've never met one of their members face to face. I imagine that a warrior who toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of fame and glory, yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. Ha ha ha. So you want to hear the tale of how the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean the bastard Titus, eh? Yes. Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and with, oh my god, and when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, it was like that. Ugh. Oh, I say, ugh. Boy, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats we made that have made a nest by the windmill that's just south of here? Aye, do that and then we'll talk. You got me killing rats? The Titus Slayer has me killing rats for him. Oh, no, don't hit you. No need for that. Gotta fight the Rat King. The Rat King has been slain. Slay the Rat King. Yeah, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Die? Damn, more die? So much die. Oh, I already have the level 50 stuff for the hat. For the head. What? You're still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do. But unless you prove you have what it takes to face the fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour mill here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out oh my gosh, in case a Gubu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Oh, she says the same thing. Oh, or cart. It did nothing wrong. Hello, Gubu. Keep your moldy sneezes to yourself, sir. Easy peasy. Yeah, you again. Then that that was harassing the Millers is dead. Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a Trachtom. You in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the bastard skull cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe. I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Don't look at me. Tell me true. Was it Trachtom who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Trachtom, the finest axeman to ever serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Uh, well, you see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite that I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Lumenson way. Trachtom, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. It's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright, you know the rules. The first one to smash their boulder will be judged by the Gubu Slayer. Or judge the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, the hell's with it. Let the contest begin. There's no reason for me to do any of that. Oh, that was rude. I forgot that I was supposed to destroy a rock. I thought I was supposed to fight him. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I learned me lesson. Honest, I have. Save your blubbering, Trachtum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. I just kept, it's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk who I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed, or I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so uh, look, his name is Vicecat. Vicegate, alright? Vicegate. I'm probably not pronouncing that right at all. I'm sorry. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. You only wanted, or that's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. You can do whatever you want with him. To Costa del Sol! The coast of the sun. Oh, am I in the right spot? Hold up. Hold up. Okay, yeah, I am in the right. Am I in the right spot? Yes. I found out that the music sounds different outside of the area. And you can't see the beach from here. Careless whiskers, I can't. I'm running so slow here! Hello, Castrum. Which Castrum it is, I forget. Oxidans. Run, Sava, run. Attuned. There you are. Skate. Whiskate? Whiskate? I don't know. Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending on us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I oh my god. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with a power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered, huh? Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserved better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogamoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegeruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man. Have you heard nothing I have said? Oh my god. Reading is hard. We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogamoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa Lominsa hangs in the balance. Thanks, Ishtola. Master Gegeruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been prowling the beast to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. East? I thought you said west. Oh. Swim, Sava, swim. It's been a while since I've been to Costa del Sol. It's so pretty. Oh. Gotta hide in the bushes. Wait for this Nyx to pop out. Give me that leg. Why did I do that? That was stupid. Here's your next leg. Ugh. Well, did you deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegeruju wishes to welcome them in an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegeruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Sava, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinal at Camp Tranquil. What? Did you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. I forgot that this came with a load of quests before you do it. I know they shortened it, but it still didn't make me any less mad the first time. Where is Landinal? Oh, all the way in the Black Shroud. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Eh. Let's teleport. Oh, there you are. You're just standing right there. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Sava. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? Ha, you amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Thanks, buddy. Oh. What color dye is that? Grape purple dye. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Ah, cool. Alas, Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot. Detto here being a rare exception. Uh, I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Sava. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. So encouraging. Whee! Oh. There we go. Get this egg. Oh, stop. Not gonna like this. Forgot what I'm doing. Oh, glad that worked out. Because I forgot that I redid my hotbar a little bit, and I was struggling to remember what button was which for my ranged attacks. Oh, there we go. Bitch, this took me less than a minute. I thought you might have a good sense. Oh my god. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it that you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Got the egg, bitch. Ahaha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalin. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uod Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Seva. Luckily, Oh, I never noticed that part. Or that section back there. It's so pretty. Luckily, I have already went to Forgotten Springs and attuned to the Aetheryte out there. So we're just gonna teleport. Ha ha ha. I feel like it took me forever to get to this point back when I first started this. Oh, you're in here. You good, buddy? State your business, adventurer. Ha ha ha. So this is one of Vice-Gates? This is the one Vice-Get sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Oh, fucking no. Sure. No. Sure. No need for that, is there? I like the scale mail better. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle. There's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position, and that is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring to me his necklace. Alright. To the east. Oh, there's a puddle there. oasis, if you will. I feel like I remember not the last time I came out here, but I remember specifically coming out here and just like stumbling upon the Hildebrand quest line because I was never told about Hildebrand until after I encountered it. I just was running around and ran into the quest. It just happened. And we lie in wait. Hey, buddy. All done. Easy. Easy. Easily peasily. As if there was like a little fountain up there. That's kind of cool. I do like this area though. I like the oasis vibes. That's not where I need to be. Excuse me. Pardon my reach. This is just funny. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? Here you go. It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It'll make an excellent trophy. The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. Shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-wicked worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-wicked worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sagulli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There's an area teeming with the anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map, along with the location of where wellwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. That's not a door. East. East. Oh, okay. Not expecting for that to show up twice. Oh, I guess that's where the anglers are too. Oh, yep, there it is. Those apparently aren't the anglers that I need, though? Do I need a different angler? Swear to God. No, I don't need a different angler. Why is it only pointing out one or two? Hang on. Regular angler. we go. Further east we go. Now we lie and wait. Ew, why is it already rotting? I just got over here. I just got here. Hello. How's it going, buddy? That was easy. Got some meat. Why are my eyes so crusty? Stars at night are big and bright. Ow. Deep in the heart of Fenland. I'm sorry for that one. I will actually be sorry for that. Oh, no, not you. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Yup. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud you for your success, Sava. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Facegate. That's not working. Worry not. You have my word that you will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the knots, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Facegate's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Don't need gauntlets. Do I need pants? Nope, don't need pants either. Cool. Ah! No! The captain was always fond of his brand wine. Brand wine? Oh. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Aye, Facegate is a warm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Sava. I suppose, if I must. Back to Costa. Revenge of the Worms. There he is. Ah! Some brand wine. Oh. Well met, Sava. Landinal and Nun have spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? There. Brand wine for you. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. told I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I'd like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Dock and speak with Ozun Nazun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Brayflox's long stop! I'm still determined to do Titan today. I should be able to. I don't think I have a whole lot left after Brayflox's long stop, though. So, it should be good. Defense there. What's the hurry, Venturer? Something happened over at the Gabi settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Going to Raincatcher Gully. Are you coming along? Yup. Yup. Ah, yes. The things we... Ah! Oh my god. The things we do for cheese. I may pop over to Wineport really quick. Just so I can attune to that etherite, and I don't have to worry about it later. Because it's literally right there. It's right there. What is that? Ah, treasure maps. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that quest too. Nope. Nope. I'll do this guy first since he's on the way. Since he's a long way. We'll eventually go to Upper Lenosha. Oh no. It was so funny because when I first went through this quest line, I was so excited when I saw Titan on the quest list, and I was like, oh, we're about to do it. It's about to happen. We're about to do my second trial. And then it took forever to get there, and I was so over it. I was just like, really? This took forever. Why are you gonna tease me like that? I totally did not read that. Wow. Hold up. Alright. Tongue flaps of Vice Cats be... Oh my god. Be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander has come for tasty, fresh gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander to oh my god, give safety to Longstop with much land handling. And that's it. That is the dialogue. Oh no, not no. No. Alrighty. I don't remember this quest, or I don't remember this dungeon even though I've done it a few times. But I can never remember if I did the regular one or the hard version. And I've definitely have not done this as a tank. So, yeah. Oh, dang, I should have went to the restroom first. I still have a chance to go. There's nobody in queue right now, but I kind of want to wait and see. Give it a minute. Time. Let's see. Today's World Otter Day. That's cute. Let's see. I guess in the meantime, I can run to Upper Lenosha and finish up the other quest. Treasure hunting quest. Very much not used to this. Because my main's on Ferry. And Ferry, there's a ton of people there. And not saying there's not a ton on Madwin either, but if you queue for a dungeon and you're a tank or a healer, you're getting insta-queued. I am spoiled rotten. Where do I need to go now? Open the casket. Investigate the disturbances. Yellow. Disturbance! Disturbance! Got him. Oh. Opened. Tired coin purse and something else. Shattered bottle. Treasure. First you find a map. Then you go open the map. Good, buddy? Okay. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, I can do hunting now. Or treasure hunting now. Huzzah. And hurrah. I'm already talking to the camp. I was like, yeah. Open the Morby. Let's go to the middle of Nosha real quick. Oh my goodness, why is it taking so long? I'll give it another couple minutes. I'll what's the word? I'm gonna go attune to this Aetherite real fast, and then if I don't get the queue by then, I'm gonna go to the restroom. And then we'll try again. But I may switch over to Fairy to do that. Because Ether is a very full server, or data center. And it's been around a little bit longer than Dynamis. Attuned. Is there any others? Nope. Okay, I may switch data centers then. Just hop over to a different one. That's I feel like is gonna be the move. And the correct one at that. Let's go back to the nation real fast. Let me... Did I already put on my... No, I didn't. Did I already put on my recommended gear? Yo, I have a chocobo whistle. When did I get this? I've had this for a while now, haven't I? Oh, jeez. Wow. I've had that for a while. And it did not occur to me at all. Cool. There's so much dye. That's just silly now, isn't it? I think I had a whole lot of stuff, but... I thought I had some stuff that was usable. Guess not. Alright. Okay, let me take this. Wow, that is some green and yellow, buddy. That's cool. It's cool as hell. And now, here I was about to switch data centers, and then a queue pops. Like, I was literally the only one in there for a bit. literally up until now. Got a few people from different, different worlds. Cool, cool, cool. Oh shit. Wrong button. Okay. Bro, get over here. Pull 2 packs at a time. I think that's probably gonna be the easiest thing to do. Got the key. The key has been got. I forgot this is like a level 30-ish dungeon, so I don't have the skills that I've been used to for the last couple runs. Damn, how fast. Alrighty. Couldn't remember if more ads show up. I think they do, but I don't remember. There we go. Oh, wrong button. Come on. Get over here, babies. Ah, fuck, wrong button. Combos, man. Who does them? Not me. Do I have to go up there? I forget. Nope. The answer is no. I don't. So we shall not. I got this, I got this. Am I supposed to do something with that? Oh, there we go. Wrong button. All the wrong buttons. Oh, fuck. No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, jeez. fine. It's all fine. These guys. Hungry. Come on. Get over here. Alright. Easy, right? Right. I don't know where I'm supposed to go past this area. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Not yet. Yo! Give him back. Oh, shit. Mistakes have been made. I came back too quick. Oh, rude. Come here, buddy. Okay. Well, treasure coffer. Another pack. Bring him over here. This way. Oh shit, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Nets. Sure I use them. Okay. Now we get these guys. I changed up my hotbar again. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. It's a common occurrence. And I felt like it needed to be done. This feels a little bit better anyway. We'll see if it actually sticks. It may not. It may be more cumbersome than I remember. Who's ready? Let's do it. Let's turn him around. Net. points for this one? It's fine. Let's say I still have aggro, right? There we go. GG, everybody. Looks so cool. Look at them all. The things we do for cheese. Okay, that's done. Ugh. Why don't you spit me back out where the quest was anymore? Oh. Well, it makes me glad I attuned to Wineport before I got queued in. Am I supposed to go this way? No, not that way. Go out and down. Actually, where does that take me? Oh, it takes me down that way. Okay. I was curious. Job done. I wonder how long it took me to realize that the guys marked in green don't aggro unless you hit them. I feel like that took me a while to figure out. All the way over here. I was such a scared little white mage back then. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Blighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. That's a lot of compound words. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda. Gobby Gouda. Brayflocks ever say. Gobby Gouda. Yep, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the Gobby Gouda. What? Dismounting personal chocobos. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. My neck! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. This way? I'm gonna hope so. Got your stinky old Gobby Gouda. didn't expect that to hurt a little bit. Hey, buddy. Hey, waistcoat. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem. Here is your Gabiguda, as she calls it. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How it's made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. I don't want to know what kind of milk they use either, buddy. This I have level 45 gear. Okay. Yeah, does not know on that one. Bravo, Sava. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lamani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shami Lamani my regards. We're just gonna teleport because I don't give a fuck. What do you mean you forgot the wine? You could have asked me to do this while I was out getting cheese. You know, efficiency and all that. Sweat, grime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegerugu would not settle for anything less than the best. Dear Swaits and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you're confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. Exactamundo, buddy. Life can be so... Oh my gosh, sorry. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work. None can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and Waistgate must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Beerglant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrin. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. You go ask him. See what he says. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinter bid you speak to me. Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Damn. Rude. I take it he said no. Really? In those words? Well, I can't say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Lunza Laminza is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. When did the quest thingy turn green before changing to the new one? What? Oh my gosh, I remember getting this high potion of mine and I never fucking got rid of it. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Vignerons, I guess, of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of the town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But as it is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Bre- Beer, oh my god, Beerglent to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine, and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vineyards tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. Sure. Let's give it a little try. Good old college try. Ah, there you are. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Okay, so not you. Out. Go through this door? Let's hope so. No, you cannot. How do I get up there? Oh, you're down here. Bacchus wine? Ugh, don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal showing up, blowing up my goddamned house. Oh, they don't have it either. Man, primals. Am I right? Primals be primalin'. No luck, hmm? Most regrettable, but we had to try. Ah, but Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude would be in due part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogamoro, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized that there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. Fuck, I don't know. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that it was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like to know that I am pursuing my dream. I would like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Riskilt can tell you where to find him. The names, the names. Part of me wants to change the title of my stream today to We Face Titan eventually. Make a little bit more sense. And be more accurate. Nope, not you. Nope, I am not going back to... what's it called? I see you there, sir. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. Hi, I toss him a few gil when we... when we need a few... Oh my god. I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell's don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the severed string. Where exactly is the severed string? Can I go this way? Maybe, just maybe. There we go. Damn, level 49? I was level 46 earlier. I didn't even realize I leveled up that much. Back here in a minute. I remember trying to run past these gigantoads, and they would keep catching me. Alright, hi Dressed. What do you want? Try this? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? I, can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Alright, we'll get some midges for you. Bro's been through it. Let's do the 1-2, the old 1-2 combo. Don't forget about the old 1-2-3. Like so. Why? Ew. Another dog mage somewhere? I do need 3 of them. Or I guess 2 now. Did he come back over here? Yep. Get him! Get him! Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Ready. No dressed. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me. Even after what my comrades did and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. Damn. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If he placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a real fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to do the same one day. I hope to one day do the same. Tough to move on though. You be like that. Alright, where are these shells? Where are these little sap shells? There you are. That good stuff. That palm wine. I can hear Caro sleeping underneath my foot. In her little spot. The hell? No. There we go. Back we go. Supposed to be going this way? Yes. Maybe. Let's see. Pretty sure. Maybe? There. Lower Lenosha. Okay. Found my way back home. I very much got lost for a minute. Where did I come from? I came from over here, went down here, came back up this way. This is why I need maps and waypoints and all sorts of things. I get lost so frickin' easily. Had to mute quick because I had ice in my mouth and I did not want to crunch on it in the mic. It has been some time, Sava. What news do you have of Drest? He brought you wine. Ah, yes. I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Drest and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been along with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Sava. By the gods, Sava, listen. Oh, it got cloudy. I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf that has a very distinct shape and unusual color. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, oh my god, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. What do you think, Wackus Bacchus? Kill him. Ooh, you naughty Wackus Bacchus. That is literally what is going in my head every time I hear the name Bacchus. So go this way? Nope. Yes, I am. Running so slowly. Let's go this way. Splish, splish. Splish, splish, splish. It's so dark in here. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where did you find these leaves? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. Saw fresh gubu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. I'll be fine. The mother-loving warrior of light here. They don't know that yet. Look around. Take a look around. Hello. Easy peasy. back to Shamani. Shamani. I don't know which movement speeds are fastest. Is a jog the same as a mount speed if you're not like without using what's it called? Maps? Or what are they called? I don't remember. Things that increase your movement speed in an area. I don't know what's faster and what's slower, honestly. Because I feel like this is about as fast as a jog. Obviously not faster than sprinting. What did Drest have to say? Sava, tell me everything. Down a vine. Back of a boo-boo. Aha! I was right. The smell, the texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common venturer with a novice vintner and a novice vintner could... The stare. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus of grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me, but why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Brigallant. Beergallant. Beerglant? You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. Sorry, I was kicking my foot and I didn't know if my mic picked it up. Hang on. Nope, it doesn't pick it up. Great. Let's see. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigeruju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Sava. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. More Gigos for dinner? Yum. Gabe made some burgers a while back and they were really, really good. But we like burgers. But he likes variety. And he's usually not one that'll, really want to make burgers at home, so I haven't asked him for more recently. But they were good. They were so good. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Waistgate. I will never pronounce his name right, I just know it. Hmm? Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it. But I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Oh, Borgigo is burrito. It sounds too much like Borgus, so I thought it was Borgus. Or Borg. It had Borg in it, that's why I was confused. Nope, nope, nope. Run, you fool. Borgus. Borgus. Yes, the root is Borg, which I guess just means beef. Is Borg the root of beef? The root word for beef? Because Borgigo and Borgus. Oh no, I did not want to go to Hidden Falls, did I? No, I did want to go to Hidden Falls. I think it should be. I think there's a correlation there. Correlation and a causation. But an unknown causation. Oh yeah, because chicken can also be made into a Borgigo. I'll have to workshop that. Whee! Alright. Ice skate. Honestly, when I first started playing this one, I thought I could not figure out how to pronounce his name. I just said Wisecat. And if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm gonna be very upset. Yashnella, what are you doing sitting there? Hang on, hang on. No, I got. Damn it, I'm stuck here. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine I asked you to bring? It took forever to find, dude. Is that seven hells? A 1570 or 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. That is one wise cat. Yep. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Sava. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her the banquet is about to begin. Oh, I got a little tiny gooboo. You have the look of a woman who has been to the seventh hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. And then you find out, yeah, this party is actually for you. Which made me so gosh darn mad. Lady Y'shtola, Lady Inavish, 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware that of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. No, I had no idea when I first did this, and I was extremely upset about it. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Sava has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye, aye, that's our affair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We five were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath. That any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by their own criteria. If even one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few are capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and he will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. That is one wise cat. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Sava with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? Unworthy! Send her away! She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly walked into the midst of danger despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when the opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Sava, however, is a kind, generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who would gladly fight at her side. Willie Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rocksman, or for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Sava, Inovish, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Yay. Sorry, I'm adjusting my chair, because my blanket was sliding. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Sava Inovish, Titan's Bane. Sava Inovish, Titan's Bane! Yeah, no, this made me mad. Because it used to be a lot longer, I feel. I could be remembering it very wrong, but I'm pretty sure this was a longer quest line when I was originally doing it. And I was so pissed off by the end of it. I couldn't even enjoy the party that was for me. I was just like, no, this is stupid. All this backing and forthing. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. So small. Small cat. Exotic feast. Can I has? Nom 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 nom. Glad somebody's enjoying herself. Not as mad about it now. But I was 7 years ago. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Damn. That's some good food, man. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa Lominsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond this chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rocksmen with clever fighty think. Gobbyflock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Ah, Sava, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Len Danel sends his regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, Sava, but this one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. What do you got to say, Y'shtola? Greetings, Sava. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you've accomplished. Oh, okay. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. You're kind to indulge them, Sava. The banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan is yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. I'm a thirsty bird. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel up Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you will meet with Riel, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent with our method. Sounds like here we come. Right, time to start whistling. One. Wheat. Wheat, wheat. One more wheat for good measure. And now the 4th and final location. In the building? Not in the building. Not back there either. There's there. Can't fly! Well, up that. Up there, up there. Ryle. There you are, buddy. Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explained myself twice. Lord of Crags, it's almost time. Okay. Years ago, when I was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite Sea. Eh? What's that look for? Not familiar with him? He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Sava. Ah, well if it isn't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Ah, give us a bit of credit, love. We aren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds were oh my god, the kobolds were always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that has got us thinking. I mean, Ugamoro mines are like a bleeding city. Oh my god. I mean, Ogamoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around this in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Hmm. Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlian bloke to help us. See? Delivered us right to Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar with their salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Hmm. Locating a beacon in the absence of of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... Hmm. It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on or whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. In yourself. Why don't we all go down? Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there is sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can handle, mind. Not you can't handle, mind. Time to go to the Aetherite, Aetherite, Aetherite. Meow. Snow. Gonna bother me. Because I'm 10 levels above you. Ha ha ha. Gotta touch it. Touch it a few times. So this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. Hmm. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, the Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Seems you will have to proceed without me, Sava. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path to escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces sanctioned nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. Yes. It's time for Titan. But first I'm gonna go to the restroom because I didn't earlier. Oh hell yeah. Long stop weapons. Okay. I will be right back. Because I've gotta go potty. All right, I am back. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we've smoked a bowl of embers. Now we must go to the Naval Orange. I'm trying to think of how many times I did this. Like, how many times I died before I figured out the ring, the little crumbling ring mechanic. I was getting so frustrated too. Hello, Kobold Sidesman. Aw. Gabe left me a little sticky note on my computer screen, on my like on the bottom side of my monitor. It's really cute. He drew a little cat and wrote "I love you" on it. That's adorable. All right, let's go. Let's get it. This is now a 4-man, isn't it? I don't think it ever was a 4-man beforehand. Looking over Dweller. Yes, yes, another invader from Aved. She uses aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed. Violated. Defiled. I'm not gonna keep doing this very long. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Okay. I'm just gonna skip most of this. I'll keep it short enough to where it'll uh I'll keep it to where you can pause and read it, but I'm not gonna read it because there are people waiting. Not gonna lie, the music is good. The music's so good. There he is. The boy. Shit. Get him. Over here, bitch. Oh, when did I end up with shirt? Did I just not have that? Did I just not have that ready? that he doesn't do it that time. Yes, sir. Give me your undivided attention. I don't know if I'm just supposed to be using, what's it called? Shelter Run whenever it's available, unless I'm deciding to use cover instead. But, I don't know. I might be using it wrong. Lord of Crag's great Father Titan has fallen. Womp womp. Ooh, orange flavor. Gotta get that gummy. I've decided that the pink one is watermelon. The red one is strawberry. I literally just decided this. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten. No, no, never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breaths we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy. Ah, you're back. Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I have seen enough. We proceed as planned. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know of its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ratatan. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there to be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, given but a little while longer. Is that not so? It is. No greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say may well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Bye, buddy. Ooh. Ooh. And now she has a fourth. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Bearer. Far though you've come, your work is far from done. Baja bread. Oh, hey, Y'shtola, you saw him, and not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing but if not elusive. It is of little wonder they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Oh, you're not even gonna tell me you're there either? Just... oh, never mind. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you have the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte and Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Bye. Camp Bronze Lake. Ugh, my eyes. Stola, I'm back. I'm relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Yay, my mount speed has increased. The word will already have reached Maelstrom Command. Protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. The honor is rightfully yours, Saba. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Nope. Shit. I'm glad that was where I needed to go, because I didn't think about it until after I started teleporting, that maybe I needed to go somewhere else instead. But it's all good. I did need to go this way. Shot! Thank you for coming, Saba. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I am pleased to have it personally confirmed. First Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes. The people of Limsa Lominsa are forever in your debt. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yay! Sava, this has been Philia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what's more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Ogamoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad of that as they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting for your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. This Sava is not stinky. And your Sava's not stinky. He is wrongfully accused of being stinky. Oh, I guess I gotta go back to Waking Sands. No. Pray return! Pray return! What do I have these? Oh. I don't remember where I got that from. Okay. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Your Sav is not stinky and evil. She smells good and she is good. I don't know what you're talking about. And I've met this cat. I've met the girl. She is neither stinky nor evil. Oh, what do you got for me? What you got? What you got? What you got? What dungeon do you have? Wanderer's Palace? Bye, Tataru. Bye, Tataru. Wait, are you still up there? You're not up there! Oh. Oh no. I forgot about this part. Forgot you walk in here and the hero's welcome you're expecting is not hero's welcome. Everyone has fallen. Oh, Naraxia. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Flashback.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louis Soir, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time it will illuminate the realm once more. Oh!
The Guardian said, not if I have anything to say about it. Oh, her. I couldn't remember if it was what's it? If it was the Garleans or if it was what's his name? Or the Asians. I thought it was the Asians that did this, but I was very wrong.
Bring her forth.
Oh, Olivia.
And you may yet know mercy.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the supreme sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
Yeah, I forgot about this. Not this
So
entire part,
it would
but
seem.
part of a good chunk of it. I forgot the cutscene. The Echo cutscene.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Oh no.
No!
Flying roundhouse kick.
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Damn.
Have you not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
Hey, Olivia, that was a little gay. Just a little bit.
We leave! Bring the prisoners.
Yep. Walking one Benphilia. Ask this one too. In case walking one returned, this one was to say, at church in eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. tried to protect Walking One Minfilia from Imperial ones. Give this one. Dave. Honestly, Neroxia's death made me very sad. Even the first time. I was not expecting it, and I was just like, what? What? No! Neroxia. There's crusties in my eye. Badge. 20? That's what I get for being a cheapo. Every time it costs more than like 250 gil to teleport somewhere, I'm like, ugh, I don't wanna! It's too expensive! Even though it's not. I know once you get to endgame, like, a lot of places that you get to, or you can teleport to, are like 1500 or more gil. But 200? 300? 320? No! I don't wanna! Something troubling you, my child. You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Do I say the wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do? Sure, magic words. The wild roses. I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child. Well do I recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. But so please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquez, would you come here for a moment? Yes, Father. I know that face. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquez. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquez is a is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Marquez, I want you to look after Saba. Do you understand? Yes, Father. It's our boy Marquez! Excuse me, Sava. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken orlog? Orlog? Which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what, I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Oh, ow. Pop my back. Let's see if I can get through this little quest line, and then I'll probably call it after that. What's Pirate Crew? Little piggies are so cute. What is Pirate Crew? Why don't you play a video game then? You have plenty to choose from. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Luckily, I have money. Thal's balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Don't you have a Steam Deck that you can play video games on the couch with? Little endless game on Rhythm Heaven. Okay. Is it from Rhythm Heaven Fever? The Pirate Crew game? Here you go, Marcus. Have you brought the tools I requested? Yup. Something occurs to me. Please wait here. Oh god, sorry. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. Sorry, I was chewing ice again. But how? How did I do it? Oh, so now you're gonna go get your Steam Deck? These hands. My hands. They moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt of or uncertainty. Sorry, Caro. I think I accidentally stepped on your ear. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Sava. This was a mistake. Please give the horologe to the sister Elined. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Elined. Good day to you, madam. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? I came to give him a watch. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time. Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marcus says that it belonged to the deceased? Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. He's a suspect! Yeah, I have Circle of Scorn now. I recognize you now, Saba. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you find closure. Ugh. Pray return to the Waking Sands. Horizon specifically. It's always Ark. Always the one that gets summoned. You and Fat Cat. Now the quest being called Bring Out the Dead. Poor taste, poor taste. Okay. I think that's who it was. Eh, you don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away. No, sir. As you can see, we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell you. God's damn Imperials. You see, I did have to go in there and see the carnage for myself, and it wasn't pleasant. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, but I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you just have one of them faces? Ah, never mind. Any road, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I am exhausted from carrying all the others, I'm in mind to leave the remainder to you. Oh, thanks! Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folks are starting to turn. The Roxy is still there. Yeah. I just pick them all up and put them in my pocket. Sorry, Caro. We're in a very, like, non-ideal place. Like, right next to where my foot normally goes. Them all right up in my pocket. It's like, Animal Crossing, where you can put things way larger than are supposed to fit in your pocket, because there's no way I could carry 4 bodies all together at once across a little town. What happened to the big fella? Ah, forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss them in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Ugh. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 in one trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Thanks, dude! So accommodating, so kind, so respectful. Very demure. Can I at least take Neuraxia back to Little Solace? I don't remember if I do that or not. She was much easier to pick up, apparently. come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the Lich Yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them our work here is done. Yep. Aww. For some reason I thought Neuraxia went back to Little Solace, but I guess I was wrong. That makes me a little sad. Sad. You still out here? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. First carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there is one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. Okay, so we do bring her back to her people. It is only proper that she be given into the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Okay. I have to do it. Where... Is it Hawthorne Hut that I'm near? Can't play a game because I'm busy watching people play games. Well, it be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. This one is surprised to see walking one in Little Solace. How can these ones assist walking ones? Yeah, I did say that, but I wanted to finish, like, this portion up was what I wanted to do. What level do you have to get? I forgot what they're called. The mounts? Like the chocobos? Is that what you're asking about? Oh yeah, the mounts. So you have to be level... I think 15? It might be 20, but I think it's 15. But you have to get past a certain quest in MSQ to be able to get the... Basically, you have to get to the point where you choose a grand company to be a part of, and then you get to open up chocobos. Yeah, but have you gotten to the level 15 MSQ? Because that's where you have to do it. It's like, or it's at, huh? I don't remember what level, but yeah, you have to get past a certain point at MSQ before you can grab a chocobo. Basically, you get to the Waking Sands, like you end up joining the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and then you have to attend the remembrance ceremonies, all three of them, before choosing a grand company. And when you choose a grand company, that should be around the time that you also open up, I think it's called My Little Chocobo, and that's when you get your chocobo. And then I think you have to do like one other quest to be able to get them as a mount, or be able to start using mounts. If you want me to help you through it, I can. Just whenever you're able to. You do a lot of stuff. Okay. This one is surprised to see walking one in Little Solace. How can these ones assist walking ones? Uh, I have something for you. Neuroxia. But this one does not understand. No, so you can continue leveling up because the free trial goes all the way through, I believe, Stormblood. So you just keep leveling, all the way through when, like, even if you hit level 50 before you get to the end of 2.0 or the end of A Realm Reborn, you'll still keep leveling. Um, as long as you're within that free trial. So if I remember right, the free trial goes all the way through Stormblood. And if that's the case, you cap at level 70 before you can uh before you stop leveling and before you can't go any further MSQ wise. Camuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One, awful news. Walking One has returned to Little Solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. About that. Neuraxia, how did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So not only Neuraxia, but many of Walking One's friends as well were lost. Neuraxia. Neuraxia went to the Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Neuraxia at the end. Tell this one that Neuraxia was brave. Tell this one that Neuraxia did not suffer. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Neuraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones will not have Neuraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Camuxio. All the way back to Bone. Joey Capybara. Look at those moves. Look at those moves. You go, Joey Capybara. Okay, I may end here, but I may continue for a little bit longer. Just because there's a specific part that I want to get to. And I don't think it ends with this ending of the quest. We'll see. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Sava. Bandana? Spectacles? Hello, Marcus. Do I want to start this now or do I want to hold off for a bit? You know what? I'll hold off for now. So we'll come back to that next week. Yeah, we'll come back to that next week. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Did not mean to jump on that headstone like a douchebag. But yeah. Okay, so we're done for tonight. I will come back and play this again next Wednesday. Um, on Friday, I still don't know what I'm going to play yet. Um, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play yet. I am still thinking about it. I have some options. Um, some of those options being, hang on. I have No Straight Roads. I have Stray. I have, what was the other one I have? I have a fish dating sim. Yeah. I have Placid Plastic Ducks because that looks like a lot of fun. So I've got options. You want me to do the fish sim, of course. uh, I'll think about it. I'll look into it a little bit more and kind of decide what we're gonna do. 'Cause I don't know yet. But yeah, let's see. Alrighty. Still need to get all the endings on there. Oh, Hatoful Boyfriend. Okay, yeah, no. You know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and do that next on Friday. We'll play the fish dating sim. We'll we'll see how that goes. That'll probably be a one session thing, but it'll at least give me a little bit more time to get it done. I'm probably not gonna do any raids tonight. I'm just gonna end for the evening, but I'll watch Daft with you after I finish up here. But yeah, let me put my socials in here real fast for anybody who wants to follow me on my socials. Okay, it still works. Yay. Um, I will be posting my VODs on Fridays. Fridays or Saturdays is usually when I post them. That way, if you miss anything or if you want to watch a different group of videos or games that I'm playing, we'll do that. Monday, I will be doing Super Mario Galaxy and posting or doing more space facts at each death, which I need to compile some more space facts because I'm I don't have a lot. I recognize this song. Ah, Deltarune. Okay. I was like, I know I recognize this song. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you have a good week. I hope things are great for you. And I will see you on Friday. Good night.